Maybe. Test the mic.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay.
All right.
We're up.
Hello,
Exist.
and welcome back to the Supercharged D&D sessions. The reason why this says session 1 again, we're not going crazy, we're just starting a new campaign.
Yes, no, we're going crazy.
We are starting this is the first session of The Lost Mine of Phandelver, which is the D&D adventure that is included in the Dungeons and Dragons starter kit. Yeah, starter kit. And we started the first thing that we need to do is acknowledge that the party has now leveled up, and we all got some cool new things. Like some of us got stronger, some of us got more magic, some of us got
I got a flying cat.
a dragon. Yes, he has a flying cat now. Some of us got a garden, but also for leveling up, you now get to roar at people.
Yeah.
And some of us just got a little bit wiser.
Wait,
And I got a dragon too.
roaring
What's
at
your
them before?
wisdom now?
Well, yeah. Well, now he can do it, and they get afraid of him.
Nice.
Do it off camera. Do that off camera.
Yeah. No one wants to see that.
I have charcoal too.
Oh yes, and another thing is that we have a new party member joining us who is currently off screen. So everyone in the chat, which is all one of you, say hi to Michael.
Jordan should be joining the chat at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, yeah. Oh yeah, and also something that we decided off camera, the new pantheon of the troglodytes has taken one of them to be their cleric, I guess. We now have someone called Ted the Trog that I will be playing as the sidekick.
Theodore is his full name, but we call him Ted.
He's a nice guy.
He's my
He's
best
one level behind
friend.
the party.
He is though.
I feel hurt.
Wait, why?
Betrayed because I'm the cleric.
Well, I said cleric, and
there we
add
go.
like our cleric. Like he's a cleric of us.
There we go.
He's our brother.
Yeah, he's okay. Also, the chain shirt, right?
Yes.
I'm
Everyone
not chipping in $20.
10.
10. I need 10 gold from
I want to stay
everyone.
above 200 gold. For what?
It's
So I
you
can
do
make him a
realize
chain
that's
shirt.
what you had before the
So you can make
the
more
horde
work.
of loot, right? We still
It's
need
like 200 each.
we still need to do the math for the loot, and we can do that like after
After
this stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as everyone chipping in 10 gold to give Ted the Trog a chain shirt.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes, he needs some protection.
Wait, a chain shirt, does that give disadvantage on stealth?
No.
Okay,
I
so
specifically chose that because of that.
that means that Ted still gets advantage on stealth.
Yep.
Because troglodytes get that.
Mhm.
Troglodytes are chameleons. So how much is that? What's
Can't
our
erase my
next?
gold.
Yeah,
It's
that, it's
13.
just here for a
Next,
joke.
scribble it out.
He's expendable. Why are we
It's
giving him more?
13 plus.
Well, because
He's
he's
part of
your
our party.
friend.
But he's expendable.
He's
Why
not
are we...
expendable. He actually has a class.
You wearing a red skirt?
I can make it red. I like
No.
this. I'm making it red.
Nice.
It's a red chain shirt.
Great job, Michael.
Armor for what? What is he?
The troglodyte.
Troglodyte.
Wait, you write down what you've
No.
I just
Your current gold. You don't say minus. You don't say minus for this. You just take
You just
take
take
it
it
away
away.
from your gold count.
Right
You
here.
can,
Okay.
you can just erase it.
Because as
Yeah,
soon as you
right
hand
there.
it to me,
Yeah.
I'm
40 minus
Making
10.
it.
making a chain shirt.
Yeah,
I mean, it
and
takes an hour.
Aren't you using your create thing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so this was definitely done in your downtime.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Ted the Trog, what's the armor class period bonus?
It's 13
Plus Dex,
plus max of 2.
max of 2. So
Please.
that is 15 because he's a very dexterous.
2 decks. Excellent. Yeah.
He's very
So-
dexterous.
So he
So
probably has more AC than the elf.
I need to stay on.
yes, the elf,
I'm sorry, the drow.
the drow. Yes.
We're gonna have two of those.
Also, he doesn't currently have any currency because he doesn't need it.
I was like, he gave it
I
over
was
to
going to
us.
say, I'm not giving him any more.
Well, if he gets any currency, he's been told that he has to give it to us.
Done.
obviously,
So-
He doesn't need currency. I like as
My troglodyte nation.
the-
Oh, sorry.
Off with the mic.
as the god of light and metalwork.
I
I
was
will bless
born
him
of-
with whatever he needs.
I was born of nobility,
Gold is
so I'm
not-
used to.
Also, I forgot to tell everyone this, but I I have arranged a playlist of songs to play during Dungeons and Dragons. I would like to preface this: we do not own Hollow Knight. We do not own Hollow Knight or any of its songs. Also, Michael, they're all Hollow Knight songs. I'm only going to be playing Hollow Knight songs for our D&D.
This is appropriate.
What
Gabriel,
if
you
we
be
don't
so
like Hollow
sending
Knight?
stones.
You
Walkie-talkies. No.
can just say you don't
Yes,
want to
actually,
hear
go get it.
anymore, and I won't play it anymore.
Don't want to hear anymore.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Gabriel and I are using our
Oh,
walkie-talkies
yes,
for sending
you're
stones.
sending stones.
These are our sending
Wait a
stones.
minute. Yeah, this is this.
All right, so
My music box.
says the frog, and actually, Lobelia, you are no longer semi-sensitive because you're.
Oh, that's right.
I have achieved homebrew status. Thank you.
Taking beer?
Hold your applause.
No.
Yeah, wait. Wait. What?
I homebrewed a
Making
magical
beer?
item that the artificer, that Tristan's artificer friend created, called Goggles of Sun Sight, which means you no longer have sunlight sensitivity,
I have my sending
but
stones.
your dark vision is not impeded.
So your shield does nothing to her now.
That is
Technically,
correct.
he could cast the shield thing on her eyes.
Sunglasses.
Thank you.
I say, yeah, I'll cast it inside of the sunglasses.
just
Like,
just like tap the lens. It's like
That'd just be cool.
yeah, and also the artificer figured out after the initial learning curve, they're actually quite easy to make. So he made a pair for Ted as well because Ted also has sunlight sensitivity.
Aww.
I say,
Ted and
I will
Double up.
volunteer my sniffing
Mantle,
capabilities
double
to help him in
No.
metalworking, but I can't make the frames. That's
Yeah.
his problem. I'll
Yep.
just,
Okay.
I can build frames. but
All
that's
right.
it.
So
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to get the plot hook.
Hook the plot. Let's go.
Taking too
Do
long.
it.
Also, you forgot your rod of the peck.
I'll take it. Not important.
I can't.
Wake up in a McDonald's.
No.
I can't.
I love it.
You wake up. in
I'm
a
loving it.
McDonald's,
Sorry.
but you only have $5.
Ah,
Oh,
this used to be not a
All
problem.
we don't own McDonald's. We do not own McDonald's.
I wish.
He'd be rich.
Then we wouldn't be doing this. Okay, so I forgot what I was gonna come up with.
Perfect.
Brain. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So for those of you who don't know out there, the adventure that I ran for these two youngsters, before we started the hunt for the Thessal Hydra, was actually took place in a town known as the town of Phandelver. And that just happens to be where the lost mine of Phandelver is setting.
What?
Which means we have our own plot hook because they've already met some people there, people that I kind of made up on the fly.
Perfect.
So
The best NPCs.
yes, the best NPCs, the ones that are made up, like because the artificer guy doesn't exist, Ted the
Yep.
Frog doesn't exist,
Yep.
Jonathan and Kyle don't exist, so I
Improv.
just made them.
Improv is the best GMing tool.
It's fun. It's really fun.
It's the only GMing tool.
Hey, Ethan.
I mean, reading.
No.
Ethan,
just
go to channel 4.
I don't need this.
I'm
I can
not
just
turning it off.
improv. Okay. In all seriousness, sorry, Michael. I'm probably boring you because he is. Okay. Okay. So
Wait, I still need my wand of magic missile, don't I?
it's been.
Or is it in my is it in my?
Didn't you give it to Gabriel?
I don't want a magic missile.
You.
Not important right now.
Nope, let's just
Plot
go.
hook.
You have it. You have it.
Plot
Okay.
hook
You,
us.
just, you have a wonderment. Blah blah blah. Okay. So after your downtime, actually, since you spent it training, you two spent it training.
I trade my
Your
I
let's see,
spent it.
you spent you trained your birds to play tennis. What did you spend it doing?
What?
If anyone wants to play my birds, they're
he-
professionals.
I think he actually invented tennis too.
I thought they're imaginary birds. Nobody can see them.
No, they're
We've been enough.
incorporeal.
We've been through this
Come on,
10 million
Okay.
times.
Would you like to either learn a new tool proficiency or a new language?
Tool proficiency.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get out the tools list.
Oh goodness, so many of them.
There's lots.
I already know lots of languages in my mind.
And
like
Also,
I can
you know
communicate.
you know all languages
Yeah.
through telepathy.
So
Dad, would you like a new language or a new tool proficiency?
Language.
All right.
Tool's the ultimate language. Tool.
Oh, okay, tool.
Tool's the
So,
ultimate language.
Let's
Smash.
see here. So we got alchemist supplies, brewer's supplies, calligrapher's supplies, carpenter's tools, cartographer's tools, cobbler's tools, cook's utensils, disguise kit, forgery kit, glassblower's tools, herbalism kit, jeweler's tools, leatherworker's tools, mason's tools, navigator's tools, painter's supplies, poisoner kit, potter's tools, smith's tools, thieves' tools, tinker's tools, weaver's tools, and woodcarver's tools.
I recommend herbalism.
that's what I was gonna say. Actually,
You have an herbalism kit.
yeah, I was gonna do
You can
herbalism.
brew healing
Yeah,
potions.
that's exactly why I was gonna. Yeah, you didn't need to tell
It's
me.
missile with a T.
I'm not
You
the.
spell
I
missile with a T.
definitely want to do the
Where are you putting
herbal.
T in the missile?
Never mind.
okay herbal stuff.
Herbalism kit. All right, you now have proficiency with an herbalism kit. You can write it under your language, and you want a new tool proficiency, correct?
It's with a double L.
So
yes, that box.
It was a double L.
Put on the other character sheet.
So, do you, would you like something to, like something to make you, like there's nothing here that could like advance your combat prowess, but there's stuff it could make you a little bit more versatile with different stuff. Because like Xanathar's Guide to Everything added a new thing that if you have proficiency in a certain tool, you gain a bonus to like checks that are made with the tool. So like if you're like a carpenter and you're trying to see if a floor might like be broken or creaky, then you're better at telling. So you can have like better stealth.
Say, or like my jeweler's tools, I know just immediately the value of any gem we come across.
He can look at a gem and say, this is worth this much. This is worth this much. That's why I was just telling it to
This
him.
floor creaks.
So you want to be carpenter tool? Wait, is that carpenters or wood carvers?
I have no idea.
It's carpenters, yeah. It's
Oh,
definitely
his
carpenters.
dragon.
His owl dragon. Yes.
Seems really stout.
Well, I mean, it's an owl dragon, so.
Fair.
It's a tiny little owl dragon. It's a dragon
Sure,
with the statistics of an
I'll build furniture. That's fine.
All right, so your carpenter's tools, got it.
You have a light.
I'm building myself a bed.
Carpenter's tools. Okay, so you can write that under your languages. You now have proficiency with carpenter's tools. All right, so now we can get into the plot hook. So after all of your downtime has commenced, I feel like Draco is the one who is he's gardening and he's doing his thing with his cute little owl dragon, and then he realizes, you know, I wonder what's going on with Kyle and Jonathan over in Phandelver. So you're going around town and talking, and Tristan actually, he tells you that there was a partner of his named Gundren Rockseeker, a dwarvish excavationeer. I think I made that word up.
Yes.
Cornelius, where are you going?
Potentially an archaeologist.
Yes. That is what I meant to say. I was simply testing you, brave adventurer.
Sure you
All right. So he's told you about this Gundren Rockseeker who left a wagon of supplies here for someone to bring. Like, he asked Tristan to apparently to just find someone to hire because he needs to get to Phandelver right away. So he says he told me that there was a large reward for the delivery of this this cart of supplies. So, and he gives you he hands you a little coin with his what is it? His
guild insignia.
Yes, his insignia on it to Lobelia. He gives it to you. Actually, he gives one to you as well because like you're not technically the same. You're not like the same faction or anything.
Yeah. I'm a fellow guild member potentially.
Yeah.
I want
So-
Are you sure?
So he gives one to each of you, and he's like, and he says, he went ahead with his own warrior companion, someone named Hallwinter, I think that was his last name. I didn't catch his first name. And they're going to Phandelver to do something, and well, I bid you good luck. And he walks back. Doing whatever he's doing.
That's helpful.
Here's my and you're walking through. You're going, and it's a very clear day outside. It takes you. Let's see. Where should I put Hawkins on this map? I'll put it
Can
right
Michael
by
hear you?
Neverwinter.
Can you hear everything, Michael?
I'll put it by Neverwinter.
Yep.
I can see them.
You're taking the high road down all the way down
like
the
taking
sword
the high
down
road.
the sword coast. Every time when you go over a large hill, every once in a while you can catch a glimpse of the ocean.
Ooh.
Can you smell it?
I was just gonna
No,
say that.
you're way too far away.
Okay.
But those of you with eagle eyes, preferably the one who's literally an eagle, well, not really.
Excuse me?
I thought he was a
I think,
Whatever.
I think at this point I have a higher perception than this one.
Whatever you do.
I thought it was a parrot.
What's your dexterity?
Dex? Perception is based on wisdom.
What's your perception?
Perception's +6.
You're doubling me.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right.
But I'm
So
organized.
you're going through the woods, as adventurers do, and birds are singing, flowers are blooming.
I'm
But-
taking up the rear,
And
Keep
then
an eye on
as you
keeping an eye on the road behind us, just in case.
again you're carting the cart through. It's actually been over a day. You've had to camp out. You've had to camp out once.
I just had to start a
No
bonfire.
rations.
After you're, well, I mean, he can just forage.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
know.
you've been on the. Wait a second. I'm looking through stuff. Ah, yes. After you take the high road down and go off onto this place called the Tribor Trail, which was supposed to lead you right to Phandelver. You've been on the Tribor Trail for about half a day. As you come around a bend, you spot two dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods pretty close to the trail here, with
How-
a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side.
How long ago would they be dead? Can I roll investigation
Roll me
or something?
either survival or investigation.
I'm way better at survival.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
Ah.
I have a +5 in survival. I'm doing survival.
All right. Anyone who wants to assist?
Oh, come on!
Anyone who wants to assist?
I rolled a 2, so yeah.
Is anyone else here proficient
Oh,
in
gosh,
the
I
survival
don't
skill? Is anyone else proficient
She
in the
is
survival skill?
-1.
Nope.
I'm in the middle of saying something.
What?
All right.
It's heavy.
Yes.
For survival.
Plus
Um,
one?
Did you
All right.
just
So
throw
you're
it off
proficient
too?
in survival. So
You're rolling my hand.
roll, Cornelius, roll again.
Bad die.
Bad die. You're supposed to roll in here.
I was thinking in the box.
I rolled a 17 before!
Okay, you know what? I'll just
We'll
keep
give
the
you
17. We'll give you the 17. So yeah, these horses have been dead for almost exactly like 7.5 hours.
Oh.
Almost.
And they're
Almost exactly.
the saddlebags have been looted, and nearby lies an empty leather mat case.
Me.
It means, and there are also, I don't know if you noticed, like when I was talking, but there are arrows sticking out of the
Mhm.
horses. So
They killed the horses?
Yeah.
They probably killed
Not
the horses.
ours.
But I killed the horses to get the treasure.
so
They're looters.
really quick.
Wait.
Let me guess, you want to eat one?
Two.
They're
Two
too old.
horses.
Too old.
Looking for two guys.
Yep.
This might have been them.
Oh yes, actually.
The people we were looking for.
Actually, hang
Oh,
on a
yeah.
second. Hang on a
I
second.
thought they were good guys.
Oh, hold on.
Rock Seeker.
Oh, his accent's getting
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
His accent.
So
is
yeah.
starting
Also,
to kick in.
when you were
So,
talking to Sir Tristan, he also described the insignia of
the insignia.
Gundren Rockseeker's insignia, and he also said that he only remembered Hallwinter's name because he saw his insignia as well, and he like showed you pictures of them. And yes, one of these horses has Gundren's insignia, and the other has Hallwinter's.
All right.
Mhm.
Wait, so they robbed horses from them?
Yeah. Well, they killed the horses.
What's your passive perception?
16?
Oh god.
That's okay.
I always
Where's
take,
perception?
I always take proficiency in perception.
Okay then. So as you're looking at these things, and you two are investigating like what's going on. You're looking around and stuff, and you're just sort of hanging back,
Is it back behind you?
and
Keeping watch.
then you hear
That's mine.
something just rustled through a bush.
I'd like to draw an war picks.
You don't notice
know.
it.
Okay. I ready my spear and shield, and I start actively searching to see what that noise
Well,
was.
do you
You
like
run
warn
to
the
the
party
left.
first?
I will
All right.
say I will whisper to try and get their attention. Hey, noise in the bushes.
Michael, make a noise.
That's the noise.
All right.
Apparently, he's a goblin.
At least he's alive.
No. Okay, so you hear this sort of like muffled grunting noise as if there was someone gagged in a bush somewhere.
Oh.
Ooh. We found another horse.
Well,
What?
then I'm going. Do you look for the first rustling,
Sorry.
or do you look for the person who's probably?
I'm gonna look into the rustling.
All right.
I think
So
I'm
you
gonna
look
look
into
for
I'll
the
go kill
person.
the person.
I'm.
Did you?
Whoa,
Did you?
whoa, whoa.
No. I'm.
Wait to introduce him to the party, Dad.
I'm going to go and investigate
Welcome to the
The-
club.
the distress.
Oh,
someone who's in
Yes.
distress.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see here.
My mistake.
All right. So you rush past the bushes, and what you see a
We're going to battle.
Michael. Describe to me your character.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
He's also gagged and on the floor.
So less handsome.
And less tall.
And
Yes.
you are the only one who's aware of the rustling, correct?
Mhm.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh,
There we go.
That
I
one
have
was one.
special music for this.
I was gonna go investigate the rustling, but
Right,
Well, you can't. It's attacking you.
done.
16.
15.
What'd you roll?
4.
Four.
Mom, you need to punish the dice. That dice is not rolling.
Bad.
Well, what does that mean?
So, did
It
you
means you're
actually-
below me.
Means,
What'd you roll?
I have no
I
initiative.
rolled a 16.
all right,
Oh,
so
my
you
ears
got
just came up.
16.
Is there
Right.
initiative bonus?
Initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
19.
Have intimidation.
I hope you rolled higher than I did.
Okay, so
Where's your initiative?
I don't have investigation.
Oh,
Initiative.
13.
So whatever you roll on your d20 plus.
I have 5.
16.
Okay.
What did Michael get?
And you'll
Wait,
go
Michael's
for it.
tied up. Never mind.
no. Actually, Michael,
Okay.
you roll. Okay. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
turning the music off.
Yeah.
Michael, you roll for initiative as well. Roll me 1d20 and add your initiative bonus, which is like up by your health.
So I add what I rolled, which was a 4.
Plus your dex.
What's your dexterity modifier?
Oh, dexterity.
Plus 3.
Okay, so
There's
that's
the bomb.
7.
Mhm.
All right.
I have.
Not plus 12.
I still got 13.
You're,
Oh, wait,
you're
I have the wrong.
16.
You have
I'm
0?
at 16.
I have 13.
16.
No, what was your
Gabriel
dexterity?
will go first because he's
Well,
got
Plus 1.
All right.
I have a plus 3.
All right.
I rolled
So-
19.
All right. So who rolled the highest?
19.
You rolled 19.
Mhm.
All
I
right.
got 16.
All right.
So
You got a
we
16?
got-
Oh man, what'd you
all
get?
right, so
16.
What the heck?
I got
Oh,
19.
13. What plus
I got
one?
19.
I got 5.
I'd say
13.
still faster than her.
All right. Draco's
always
going
cowering.
before.
Michael rolled 7.
It's okay. That's why you married me.
It's okay. I always roll really good.
It's Draco. What did you roll?
16.
16. Okay. And you also rolled a 16. correct?
Yes, but he'd go first because he got higher tax.
Yeah. And yes, I forgot your name for a second.
Ronan.
Ronan. Yeah.
Nathan.
No, I know Ronan, the character. All right. So
I
who
thought the person.
you roll? What did you roll? A 13 or something?
13
Okay.
or something.
All right.
13 isn't great, Dad.
I'll say it's not bad.
It's not
Still
great.
above average.
What's the average?
Okay.
Yeah,
Michael,
it's
Michael
just
got a 5.
Yeah.
No, he
You
actually got
wrote
7.
13?
Yeah.
You got 7.
Okay.
Michael got a 7.
What? You got a plus 2?
He has a plus 3. He rolled 4.
Oh, good for you.
13.
Oh, Mima says, I love music.
Yeah. Oh,
Well-
sorry, Mima.
It's
Nobody
very
else.
distracting to the table.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
If it could be quietly plugged into the stream, but not into our ears.
I know.
Perfect.
yeah.
Like, really quietly.
Yeah.
Maybe if you lower it and put it by the microphone.
I can pause
What's
it.
taking so long? I want to fight.
I'm currently calculating.
I'm gonna smash the people with my
initiative
nuclear.
counts.
Initiative
Or
takes
mine.
a while. It's fine.
Knife.
So 13.
I'm
you
cowering
rolled,
behind the rest of
You
the
rolled a
party.
5,
Yeah.
and you rolled a
Well,
7.
you're not quite counting because you
Michael.
didn't roll 1.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
You're busy with him.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm
Well, Michael rolled better than you. And you're the one helping.
I'm in the bushes.
So is Michael.
And he's like, I have to go. We have to fight. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm here. I'm here and covered in the bushes. It's all good.
Let's see here.
Trying to cut yourself, Michael,
Who am I kidding?
as he throws his knife across the room.
All right.
This is the longest initiative I've ever had.
I'll say initiative takes a while.
Takes a while,
Okay,
especially when there's
especially with-
multiple
Especially
combatants.
with lots of combatants.
All
It
right,
happens.
How many enemies are there?
so-
Channel 16.
Oh,
20.
I'm not turning my thing on.
Several. There's
20?
Several.
How?
Because that can be.
What's the most you've ever fought? What's the most you've ever fought?
I'm pretty bored.
Oh, so you're dancing.
I just put them all in the same initiative though.
And
The most I ever fought
I'm
was
building,
like.
I'm building myself a bed.
It was a bad time.
perfect. Okay. So
Did you live?
first up is not Cornelius because
No!
you were surprised by the goblins jumping out of the bushes.
I wasn't surprised.
Who rolled the highest?
You rolled the highest, but you're surprised.
I'll say they get
So the
surprise
goblins
rounds.
act
They
first.
get to act first.
Me.
So you're not. You're surprised as well.
Yeah.
Everyone except for Ronan and what's your character's name?
Nikor.
Everyone
Nikor.
except for Ronan and Nikor are surprised.
Hidden in the bushes, guys.
All right,
was I
so
surprised?
Ronan, you are first
Because
to
he
act.
rolled.
You are first to act, and the goblins have just begun coming out of the bushes, and there
I'm making
are
myself more
there are 6 of
I
them
won't be
in
surprised
total.
again.
3 of them are running up to attack the party. 3 of them are staying back and drawing short bows.
Ooh.
Am I within 30 feet of the goblins drawing short bows?
Take up
You
the
are.
bow.
Then I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna try and.
Okay, I'll say since you were on your guard, you moved away from the melee goblins, so no opportunity attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, or something. Explode them. Kill them.
She's last to act in the
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got our back.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and run up and use my spear to try and
spear
one of them.
All right.
That's a 19 plus 6, so 25. I
Yep,
think
that's
that'll hit a
big.
goblin.
That hit.
Four, so.
All
There's
right.
4 archers?
How many are there?
There's 3 archers and 3 meleeers.
Wow.
There's 6.
Garbage damage.
That's a lot.
How much?
6 damage.
6 damage.
Not,
Big
not-
fat bloody on that goblin.
Ooh.
Wait, they only have 12 health.
I say
They have
They're-
12 or less.
they're
Or something
goblins.
like
They
that.
don't have a lot of health.
Kill the archers. Who's next?
All right.
Say.
I want to kill one of them on my first hit. That's what I go.
I'm basically
Who's
positioning
next?
myself in front of the archers so that way
Is it my turn yet?
they can't target people without having to basically try and shoot through me.
Mhm.
With all my armor and shielding.
Your bright shield.
Ah. I have my glasses now.
I know it's not the right
I'm
thing, but I
protected.
want to hit. I want to hit one of them with my knife.
All right, come on.
All
I want
right.
to kill some.
So
I wanna kill
next to act.
spells.
What?
Next to act is one of the goblins. So
Oh,
the
come
goblin.
on, I rolled so good.
Well, it's because you're
Surprise,
surprised.
dude. Surprise sucks.
All right.
How do you
So
get to be surprised?
well, because his passive perception is great.
I would say because I saw them, but the rest of you didn't, and I didn't let you know.
So one of them
This.
runs over to Draco and brings up its scimitar and tries to hit it right down into you,
Move.
and it gets a
Move.
18 to hit.
Block it.
18 is my armor class.
Oh, so it hits.
Oh, I forgot to do that. I'll do that.
So that is a hit.
Gabriel.
Since I forgot to do that.
Oh, I forgot to roll initiative for
water.
Ted. Okay.
The troglodyte.
I feel like you want something. My
What does Ted speak? Draconic?
He speaks Draconic and Troglodyte,
Mhm.
and some broken common.
So that's why I can speak to it very good. Because I speak Draconic.
Okay, and it deals. Let's see here. Wait a second. You take 7 points of slashing damage.
7 points of slashing
And
damage.
immediately after that happens, the goblin is going to disengage and move away from you, and move away from the rest of the party, and then ready its attack, its next attack. And as soon as that happens, it goes into Theodore's turn, and Theodore
I can roll a great.
immediately seeing that you have taken a hit from this goblin, he
I'm scared.
he lowers his hand crossbow, which is being held as a heavy crossbow because of his size, and shoots it at the goblin. That just
But does he shoot it like
Like a
this?
tiny dinosaur.
Okay, so how much damage did you do to the ranged goblin again?
6.
6. Okay.
I'm at 26 health.
Yes.
All right. So, I'm glad at myself right now. This is fun.
Well,
All right.
welcome to DMing.
So,
You punch yourself in the face a lot.
yep. So that's an 18. So that does hit a goblin. And
Jeez, Ted's destroying out here.
It's a hand
6
crossbow. They're not that hard.
6 points of piercing damage. And
1 damage.
the attacker that just slashed at you, as soon as it moves back, it gets caught right in the side by a crossbow bolt from Theodore,
Leslie.
and it is bloody, but it is still standing.
My turn.
And next to act is
Please.
another goblin.
Oh,
Say,
So the goblins get their surprise round.
we gotta go through the goblins, then it's us again.
Yeah.
Surprise round.
I'm stabbing
You're stabbing. Okay.
with my sword.
So,
I'm burning hands and
The
hands
goblin
and-
runs up.
That's a little excessive. Like,
the
there's
goblin
6.
Runs up to.
They also have like 10
the
health.
first goblin. Well, actually, the second goblin runs up to Julian
Yeah, I knew it.
and goes in for
He's
another
making
slash.
a gravestone because he thinks somebody's gonna die.
And
Using my carpentry skills.
Out of
It
wood.
gets a 21 to hit.
Oof.
Does that hit?
That's
Yeah,
I don't know.
that hits.
AC armor
21.
class.
With my armor class?
Yeah.
15.
Same. Hey,
All
armor
right.
class buddies. I'm more.
Oh, right. Barbarian, not fighting. I was like, how is your armor class? Barbarian.
Yeah, barbarian. And it gets a 7 slashing damage. You have taken
These
7
things
slashing
are
damage.
smacking us.
They, are,
Not
but
until I
have
come
too
in.
much, they don't have too much
You
health.
take
You
away.
bloodied 2 of them with 2 hits.
And I'm gonna kill them with burning hands.
All right.
Again,
One
that's
more.
a waste.
Another goblin runs up to Cornelius and tries to take a slashy slash at
I'm
you.
crying.
Oh, also,
Did I ever
also
come out of
the-
the bushes, or am I still hiding?
Just kill the bushes.
You're like standing next to Nikor.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Let's see here. Ted uses his bonus action to hide. Actually,
Yay.
and he gets a 22. So like he holds his crossbow behind his back and then chameleons into a tree.
Where'd he go?
Good job, Ted.
Where'd Will Dino Buddy go?
Meanwhile, I'm just standing there in front of 3 of them going, notice me!
Yeah.
I'm scared.
So
Gotta be.
all right.
That's not
So
my fault.
that's that.
It's because of the stupid
And,
scared thing.
Cornelius, the goblin, gets. My gosh, I need to stop using this die.
Why?
Because
Good?
it's rolling way too
It's
high. It gets a 21.
Yeah, 15.
So that's gonna
As
be.
I'm clutching.
It's gonna be five
It
points.
hurts.
5
It
points of
hurts.
slashing damage
It
to
hurts.
you,
Oh, no.
Cornelius.
Okay, that's not bad. I
5
still
points
have
of
over
slashing
30
damage. And let's see, the remaining 3 goblins
30.
are all going to shoot at you. Actually, no.
I'll say, if they shoot, they're at disadvantage, so fine.
Oh, yup. So, well, I think one of them is at disadvantage. They're like little.
Oh,
place
they're little-
where actually, you're standing in between 2 of them. So the 2 shooting at you have disadvantage.
Okay.
The other
The
one
third
is
one.
the other one's actually going to take a shot at Lobelia.
Once
So-
again, we can't do anything
It
about
gets short bow is 12 to hit.
That will
good.
not
It's
hit.
a miss. All right.
Bounces off my
It
shield.
bounces off your shield. The other one gets a. That's gonna be 10 to hit, so that
I
definitely.
would say that's
misses.
just a wide miss.
It just misses. It doesn't even hit your armor. It just misses. And the one that's trying to shoot at you, Lobelia, desperately trying to ignore the fact that its friends have just failed to take down this.
Got like a 50.
Shining person in front of them.
It gets it gets a 12 to hit.
I have 13.
So that's a miss. That is a miss. It's like you're still like you're. Why is there a tiefling tied up and then an arrow
In the bushes.
Oh,
Oh, that's happening.
all right. And he's like, ah.
Yeah. And Nikor, it is now your turn.
I have untied. I have untied
I
him.
rolled great.
Okay.
How come
Okay.
I'm not going?
You're still gagged, but you are untied.
That's
Okay. What do I do?
You,
your choice.
Well, you can get up and stab someone, get up and shoot someone.
Preferably not us. But, I mean,
So I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna
Oh.
use my rapier
His voice
to attack one of the goblins.
All right. So the goblin. All right, roll a hit.
Hey, I have a rapier too.
they're good weapons.
I rolled a 5.
What's
Mine's a
what's your
touch.
bonus?
Mine's special.
For the rapier?
Yeah.
5.
All right, so that's a 10. You just, when you roll an attack, you add your bonus to your roll. So just tell me like the total.
10. Okay.
Where's the bonus?
So that's a 10. It misses. So the it actually the goblin sees you coming and it deflects it off of its shield.
It's got a
So
shield.
you still have your bonus action, so you could cunning action disengage and just run away.
Depends which weapon I use.
That's a lot of damage.
I probably will do that.
Okay, cunning action, running away.
+5 last
All right.
Away!
And I'm gonna say like as you're doing that, you like pull the gag off. So now you can say something if you
I
want.
can tell.
If you want to, you can say something.
Oh, you can scream.
Hello, people of Earth.
This is what?
That's not a good start.
I mean, to be fair, he's only a tiefling, and we have some other outlandish races.
I'm a dragon.
All right. So
Alright, when do we kill it?
we go back to the top of the round.
Am I gonna do
This is no longer a surprise.
Yay, I
Everyone is
go!
on
Now
equal.
we're attacking.
And Cornelius,
I'm still
you
last.
can now act.
I would like to run up.
And you try to rapier someone.
Nice!
Why?
Because knife with sword.
He wants to.
Knife with sword, I guess.
No.
Okay, you run up to which goblin?
The one that is not bloodied.
The one that's not bloody. The melee goblin that's not bloody. Okay.
Sure.
Melee
Wait, my
goblin.
sword can do more damage
There
than
are
my
two
knife.
of them. Your
Yes.
sword does way more damage than your knife. What are you doing?
Swarm.
You have to roll to hit.
Swarm.
Oh, that's definitely
16
a hit. That's a
plus.
That's a hit.
Something.
Plus
7, 5.
5.
plus 5, yeah. So
You're
Get
dancing over there?
a D4 or a D6.
He's getting,
I could
he's
get
getting
his
ready.
head.
Good.
It wouldn't kill, but
It
I
would
could.
kill. It would kill.
Dance battle.
Those things that they just
Oh, 8.
8. Okay, so that goblin is now bloody.
Good job.
I
Bloody
dealt
goblin.
Well done.
lots of damage
Son.
with my knife.
Dealt.
I've got a knife too.
So it's like as you
Oh,
you
Michigan.
you
Bloody
leap
goblin.
you leap forward and draw your butterfly knife out of your pocket, and you do like a flourish as you're running towards it, and then stab it right in the neck.
Ooh.
And then your birds start pecking at its face.
No, I have an idea. I go.
Oh, picking its eyes out?
Open.
Nice. It's blind now.
It's like you stabbed it right in the jugular vein, so it's like bleeding out. Like one of your birds closed one of its eyes. It's now bleeding.
Nice.
It's very, very hurts.
Poor guy.
So
Hey,
Draco-
he tied you
Draco,
up.
it is now
He tied
your
you up.
turn.
Draco, attack.
How far away are they?
Let's
Not
see.
far
They're close enough that you could like run up to them and hit them.
He wants the burning hands.
Not far enough. Destroy them.
Your teammates are too clustered
I
together
would
to
say-
use burning hands.
You will hit one of your
At least one.
fellow party members if you burn your hand.
It's up
Your
to you.
teammates are far
You
too
hit me, I
clustered
attack.
together.
You
Let's
hit
go.
me, and I'm stabbing you.
Could I throw hand axes at them?
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, wait. Which one are you throwing it at?
What's your strongest weapon?
Like, honestly, Gabriel, why are you throwing it if you could just run up to them and hit them?
Yeah. Just hack at it.
I say one already hit you, so just
Or
hit
do you
that
want
guy
to use
back.
your handy new Dragon Fear trait?
Yes.
All right.
Payback. Payback. Let's go. Do it.
So the
Lord.
the thing on that is 8 plus, so 13.
Is this less you want to be teaching
It's
yourself?
a 13. So are you going
Somebody
to are
punches
you
you,
going
you
to spend
punch him
your
back
action?
harder.
You're going to spend your
Scream
action to Dragon Roar.
Mm-hmm.
Take this.
All right. So
Destroy it.
Yeah, I scream it.
In Dungeons and Dragons.
Draco seems to be undergoing a bit of indecision. First he charges some fire, and then he holds up a hand axe, and then he puts it back, and he breathes in and roars, and you can feel magical fear erupting from him that slides past you, and the goblins like tense up in terror, and now every single one of them has to roll a wisdom saving throw. Yay!
Wait a minute.
Oh,
It attacked you, and all you did was scare it?
Yeah.
Well, fear is a very
Wow.
powerful thing. Okay.
They're all like have disadvantage for hitting us again.
Yeah, they have disadvantage. If I'm nearby, they
it's
have
a magical thing, so
disadvantage.
it could
to do that.
actually give them psychic damage. Like it could give them.
No, it couldn't.
Can't. No.
It just makes them frightened.
But you know if you give them more damage, if you slash them again.
Or burning hands. I'm fine taking 7 points of damage.
All right, so
But I swear, if you burn my feathers, you're done.
all right, so half of them, two of the melee goblins, the ones that have still taken damage, and one of the ranged goblins, are unaffected, but the rest of them are frozen in fear of the dragonborn that has just roared at them. And just remember, Gabriel, that was your usage of your breath weapon as well.
So what? I've got a better breath weapon.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
It's basically yeah. So that was your turn, which also means Ronan is back to you.
All right.
Yeah, you go next after him.
You went first.
You said back to him, so I thought.
Well, because he's already went.
I am going to cast a spiritual weapon.
Oh. What does that do?
A magical floating hammer appears behind the ranged goblin that I cannot reach right now, and I can use my. It's a bonus action to use, and I can use my bonus action to make a spell attack on it.
All right.
To try and
when you
hit it.
cast the spell, you can make a melee spell.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it appears and it.
It's not concentration. It's wonderful.
Well, it's not. You just get it for a minute. It's not concentration. Okay, that's really good.
It rolls a 1.
Oh, that's
So
it kind of pops into existence and it does a little spin.
instead of hitting something.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, since that's my bonus action, I can still try and hit something. So I'm going
Alright.
to try and hit the guy I hit last time
All right.
with my spear.
Roll the hit.
That's a 15 plus 6. So
Alright, that's a hit.
1.
That's a hit.
That's a
Roll
Roll
damage.
my d6. That's 6 plus 4. That's
Alright.
10 damage.
That you.
Kill it.
What happens to it?
I'm just going to spear it straight through the chest.
All right.
go up
As soon
back.
as it
Goes
goes through, pull it right
It
back.
goes through the leather armor into the sternum, pulled right back out,
Nice.
and it crumbles.
And then I
All right.
just
So-
pour it. You
I'm
better
in
bet
combat.
I'm tasting him.
This guy.
I'm in
is-
combat. I'm not
This
being
guy
fancy.
is out of the battle now. The
Roaring.
goblin that ran up to attack Julian is now going to. It's actually going to attempt to search for.
We didn't introduce our characters.
I haven't killed
No,
anybody
just
yet.
keep going.
Dang it.
Keep
Okay.
going.
We'll do it after.
Yeah, we'll do it after.
This is an action.
And besides, we were trying to find him as well.
Mhm.
This was an action opening.
Yeah, this was an action opening.
Then you
I have not killed anybody yet.
The goblin is going to try and search for Tens of Trog, and
You're waiting.
I don't even attack.
failed miserably.
I'm old.
It cannot. The goblin cannot find. It disengages, runs away, and starts it runs off into the brush trying to look for Ted. And you see one of his eyes open and look around, peek around. And actually, he's going immediately after the goblin runs past him. He holds up his crossbow and he fires at the one that I believe you hit.
Is Ted smart? Because it sure seems like he is.
I mean, he's normal intelligence. He's not
Wait.
dumb.
What's up with my bird? What's up with my cat this entire time? Is it just
The
watching?
familiars, yes.
What's up with my dragon?
You haven't commanded your familiars to do anything yet.
I forgot about him. Anti-blind.
Don't. No, don't. Not yet.
Yeah.
Just
Move on.
We'll move on for now, but familiars are very useful later on. So- The troglodyte Ted, he shoots at the one that you hit, and he gets a hit. And actually, he takes it out. It gets it right in the neck, and it falls over. So
Wait, they killed Ted?
no, Ted killed
Oh,
the
he
goblin.
kills the
Oh,
goblin.
dang it.
Ted.
Gotta change the name on it.
Dad, it's our bodyguard. It gives us gold if it gets gold.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Because I get gold.
Name. Dude, the wooden.
You're not gonna give
And
gold to
as-
it. If you give gold to
and
it,
it
it'll give it
runs
back
up-
to you. It will roll out like.
It runs up to you, and kind of
Like
cheers.
cloak of billowing. It's billowing.
Yes, and it kind of cheers. I'm going to roll this. It has used the help action on you,
Who?
which means you now have her. You now have
Oh, who used
advantage
it?
on Ted.
Ted used it on Mobilia to
You now have advantage on your next attack.
My first attack.
Oh, your first, yes.
I haven't attacked.
Details.
So,
Some of us have
Julian,
already killed someone.
Julian,
some of us
it
haven't
is your
even
turn.
noticed
Your
the
turn.
combat's
About
happening.
time.
do you want to fly into a rage?
Sure. Can I kill more than one?
Possibly. Roll on your wild magic table and see what happens.
Whoa.
do
It's
sense
a,
that.
it's a D8.
I don't know what that means.
Well, your wild magic. Remember,
Diamond.
every time you rage, something random happens.
Wild surge.
Oh,
D8.
gotcha.
Yes, on the next page. The next page.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, just roll.
Yeah, roll it in the
Roll.
dice tray. Roll it in the tray.
Wheel of wild magic.
One.
That's
Oh,
not
the thing is, no, there's no such thing as a bad wild magic for barbarians.
Oh.
Wait,
Each
it's
creature of your choice
Yeah, I
that you
know.
can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage.
Oh my gosh, that's
You
a
also
lot of
gain
damage.
temporary hit points equal to 1d12 plus your barbarian level.
All right, so first, roll me 1d12. Oh, the d12, yeah.
Well, yeah, he knows. It's just.
D12. Which one's the D12?
It's the one that looks
This-
like my Mega Mix.
that one, yeah, right there.
That one. I don't
Come
know why I
on,
said
big
that. That's just why.
No whammies. No whammies.
5.
So,
What?
and you're level 4, so you now have 9 temporary hit points.
Oh
Right.
my gosh.
And all of the remaining goblins
Your class
must
is
succeed
great.
on a Constitution saving throw.
This is
I don't know what
great.
this means, but all right.
This means
Okay.
that
That means you might do 9 damage to all of the
They might-
goblins.
you,
Yeah.
as you bulk up and yell,
Yeah.
dark energy spreads from your feet and covers your entire body and gives you a
We
little
need
bit
to
of
turn
extra
this so they can
defense.
see you.
And,
And-
and Mom's
And
going.
in addition, the dark energy coming from your feet also makes tendrils appear and lash out at all of the goblins.
Okay, I didn't know I had those, but all right.
Remember, this is only your bonus action. You haven't even attacked yet.
Attacked anything.
There's still
Next time you want to roll a 1. Roll a 1 next time.
I haven't even
One,
attacked.
two.
Just like, I don't know.
He's like,
Tendrils, like
Dad,
arms come out.
no, like kind of like either you can imagine them as either tentacles or malleable black spikes.
Like the. I'm trying to think of what it would be in like.
And I haven't even done anything yet.
I was thinking like the
oh, okay, that one fails.
like in Spider-Man.
What's your
or like in
well,
Umbrella
what is your
Academy.
saving throw DC? It says right up at the wild surge.
Where? What?
You're at the bottom. It says save throw DC.
No idea.
5 plus
Prior
your
to
something
saving throw,
bonus.
the DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus
16
your
plus
Constitution
con.
modifier.
All right, so your
So
con
it's
that's
your
another 13.
con.
Okay, so they have to succeed on DC 13. And they also have
I'm just going with it. I don't know.
let's
I'm
see here.
I have a sword.
This
Probably.
Okay,
Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah,
it'll be
that
fine.
one
I just have a sword.
Mhm.
succeeds. 1 fails. Succeeds. 4 fails. 5 fails. Okay, I accidentally rolled too many, so only one of them succeeded to throw. The like it kind of like blocks the tendrils, but the rest of them get like strangled. And roll me 1d12 for your necrotic damage. Your necrotic damage. And the thing is,
same as this, the healthy one, or
no, it says you also.
okay.
12 is what you just rolled.
Yeah.
Same thing.
it's what you
Okay,
just
next
rolled, yeah.
time make sure you
Wait a
want
second.
to
So-
roll a 1.
No, and as you notice, the ones that are being strangled aren't actually being like forcefully strangled. They're just like wrapped around and they're like starting to get pale. So the life is being
6.
sucked out of them. So it's flat 1d12. It doesn't deal any more than that.
I believe so.
What?
It only does 1d12 damage.
I believe so.
Equals 8 plus your proficiency.
No. On
So-
the wild magic search table. The tendril up at the top, number 1.
1d12 necrotic damage. You
All right.
get-
Okay. That's good.
Mhm.
So they took 6. 6 of the ones that failed, all are bloodied.
Yay!
They have had the tendrils disappear as quickly as they appeared, and all the goblins the goblins that were affected are visibly shaken, and they're like pale and thin because the life has just been sucked out of
Keep
them.
drinking water.
And you said you didn't want to do it.
Keep drinking water.
But the goblin that was unaffected is like kind of looking around like what?
Probably-
You still have an action.
Probably
Let's
a little,
go!
being a little
So,
unsettled.
Are you going to attack?
Heck yeah.
Smash him.
Would you like
Smash
to
him.
also?
Smash him.
Let me think here. You have this barbarian thing called reckless attack, where you can roll with advantage, but attacks are made against you with advantage. You have lots of party members, so reckless attack seems to be the best way to go. And you also have great weapon master.
Oh yes,
So you can hit things really hard.
that's right.
So roll with advantage. Roll with advantage.
Yeah, so you get more than
Roll with it. Yeah, you get 2. You get 2. Roll with advantage, and you only add 4 to your roll, not 6.
The
So-
D20s, right?
So these
Oh,
temporary.
wait, I have a homebrew
So are,
great weapon master that scales up with proficiency.
That makes sense.
It's just an attack.
Two
did,
D20s.
did this the temporary hit points? Does he already have that, or is this done?
He gained that.
No, he
yes.
gained it.
He gained it.
It
Now
stays
he now has
for-
it. He-
Okay.
he
For how long?
I'm learning. I'm learning.
typically,
I'm
yeah. So
learning.
yes, no. Add also add your temporary hit points as well. What was it? 9? You rolled. You have 9 temporary hit points.
I still
So
have
write it down in your
inspiration.
temporary hit
I
points.
still have inspiration.
You do.
There you go.
All right.
Let's do this.
So roll to hit that goblin.
Oh, they're both.
my gosh!
They're both
no.
3.
They're both 3s. Do you believe that?
Okay, so
What kind of die did you give me?
that's a miss. As you roar in rage. You
3
roar,
plus my 9. That's still a miss.
It's
You roar. Well, you were great weapon mastering, so it's even more likely to miss.
yeah.
It just
It's
did more
not-
damage if you hit. So
It's
you.
not the worst roll I've ever seen.
No, I know, but you roar and you bulk up, and
Possibly
you
get a
were,
0.
and unfortunately, the goblin that you, you just armored yourself up with darkness, and you have drained the life out of several other goblins. The only that's it. That's it.
I know. I'm just doing it for myself.
Okay. The only goblin that was unaffected, the one that you actually ran after, you take a big baseball bat swing at it, and it just barely ducks it and glances it off its shield.
Oh man.
See, that would have been better.
Now, that would have been very good. All right. So that also
Boo.
it,
Boo, I left one alive.
the goblin that
Oh,
goblin.
You did a lot of damage. Though.
No, I should have killed them all.
You did a lot of damage.
That's
Alright.
it. Back to the farm with me.
Here you go.
So
I'm
the
outta
goblin is actually, it's going to look at Nikor, and it says,
Oh.
"You should have stayed in your bondings." And
Says
it
that?
attacks you. It takes out its short bow and it shoots at you.
Wait, who says
How do
that?
you spell my
One of the goblins.
Goblins can speak common?
Yeah, they speak common.
They speak common.
They speak common and goblin. What sort of uncivilized monsters do you think they are? Okay, that's a miss.
Honestly.
That's a big miss, I think. So that's let's see, your AC.
Drop my die on 20.
Let's see, that's a 9. It gets a 9 to hit.
I have an armor class of 14.
Okay, so it misses. You it yells that at you as it shoots you, and you just kind of go when it flies over your shoulder. And the two ranged goblins that just watched you spear their friends are going to take out their scimitars and try to slash you.
Good luck.
It's going to be a
What about me?
Hey, what about your mom?
Do I get to do anything?
your last in initiative.
Roll better.
What haven't we gone? We've gone through the whole tape. Wasn't it her turn?
Well,
No.
there was a surprise round.
That's
The
the surprise round.
goblins.
Yeah.
Mom,
Goblins
you're not
still
going
have
to probably
anything
take
yet.
off your sunglasses.
All right,
or
so
you're not going to be able
that's
to
a
sleep.
17
Oh,
to
it's
hit.
daytime
17
in
is
the
a 17
game,
hit.
so I have my sunglasses.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to
And
sleep 'cause
that's
it's
gonna
be
yeah, that
too
misses.
bright.
Both of them like flail wildly with their scimitars, and then they both disengage and run opposite directions.
Okay.
Okay, so that means Nikor, it is now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use my short bow to shoot at the one who shot at me.
All right, so the one who shot at you, let's say.
Gabriel, calm down. You've been eating all night.
Yeah, stop.
There's no one standing next to it, so
You
that
haven't
you
even-
you will not get sneak attack for this particular attack, but roll the hit.
15. Plus my hit.
All right, so that's a hit. Roll damage.
That's a D6.
D6 plus
Here, we're
your
gonna
dexterity.
put them on the
Yes.
table.
8 damage.
How much? How much?
8.
Okay. What happens to it? How do you kill it?
Ooh.
You shoot it in between the eyes.
I want her to blow off his head. It hit his neck, and his head just falls off.
All right. So as soon as the arrow whizzes over your shoulder, you like hold your bow like this, and you fire it, and it goes, and its neck falls forwards, and its head falls forwards.
The neck falls forward.
Well, yes, technically that part of the neck does fall forwards as
Yeah,
well.
because like
And it is.
How hard did you hit
It
it?
is dead.
dead.
All right.
So with that, Lobelia, it is your turn.
How many are left?
I am billowing.
There are 2 left,
Come on. Take,
and they're both running in opposite directions from you.
Oh,
goodness,
okay.
there's only 2 of them left.
take
No.
both of them out.
Well, I'm
Whoops.
doing Eldritch Blast.
All right, Eldritch
There you
Blast. Which one?
She said
The one on his right or the one on his left?
Like a bomb just.
I will do the one on his right.
You're
All right.
right-handed.
So that means he's like she yells on your right, and then she goes for Eldritch Blast. So you do like you turn to your left, ready to chase down this goblin.
All right.
Oh, with advantage because
Roll another
Ted
one.
helped you.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So give me.
No, just roll it again if you want.
Oh, okay.
But hey,
No.
only
Only one.
Oh,
You
okay.
already rolled your first one.
Okay. Yes.
This
Take
is
that one.
good.
Take that
What's
one.
that?
Take that
What
one.
is that?
15.
15 plus.
Plus?
Probably about
4.
4.
19.
4.
19.
19.
Nice.
So that's a big hit.
Better blow it up.
Roll damage.
Which is
1d10. Well, actually, you can
a D10.
you can see. What's that?
Oh, there it is.
Plus
Oh wait,
3.
why did I write +3?
It should be.
What?
Does she have?
You gave me.
agonizing?
I was plus
Should it-
5 last time, and
Okay.
you changed it to plus 4.
It should be
I can't
5.
remember.
It
Wait.
should be 5.
Okay, good.
It's fine.
Because I was like, how did I go down?
Oh, I wrote some stuff. Actually, it should be 6 because you have the Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Yes.
Oh,
So +6.
Hey,
Okay.
is anyone gonna put
And
Michael right
let's
here?
see here. Agonize. You don't have agonizing. You still have Phoenix Trigger.
Wait, so what was it? What was your total?
All right. So now I roll.
You roll damage.
D-
1d10.
Not plus anything.
Wait,
Just a D10.
No, actually, yeah. I think you
Is
do
this
have
10?
agonizing. I think. What's your charisma +3? So yeah, it's. I'm so sorry. I wrote this wrong. It's a 1d10 plus 4 because of your
Pack keeper.
Pact Keeper. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no.
1.
So that's 5.
So
5
5.
damage. You
you
like hit it in the shoulder, but then as you realize you hit it in the shoulder, it like its arm hangs off as you almost like eviscerated its shoulder, and it's
Okay.
like it's still stumbling.
Please say it's my
So
turn. It's my
go
turn.
back to the top of the round with Cornelius.
All right, I'm shooting the one that was running the other way.
All right, so roll a hit. I'm pretty sure that hits because plus 8
Plus 7. That's 15.
Ooh, that's a hit.
All right, roll damage, which is a
1d8, and if you use your swarm, that's all you
Oh,
add.
D6.
D6. Ooh, what happens to it?
Let's see.
It dies.
As I'm going.
The arrow goes straight through it in the heart. It's
In the
straight
heart?
through.
Okay.
Straight through its back, out its back. In its
Well,
chest.
it's turning away
It's
from you.
horribly.
In its back, out its chest.
Okay, so the arrow goes through like the left part of its chest, and it comes all the way through, and it's like its heart is speared through the arrow.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
And it topples forward.
Comes out of the
All
chest.
And it topples forwards, dead.
I'm so good.
All right, Draco, it is now your turn.
Are there
Can I
Yes.
throw a
Yeah, the one is the one she heard.
The one that its shoulder is
There
eviscerated.
are
Shoulder.
two.
Oh.
There are two. There's
It's
one of them.
eviscerated
One of them that's
shoulder.
currently running around the forest looking for your troglodyte friend, and one of them that has like its arm hanging off its shoulder
I
because
thought there was only 2 left.
Well,
no, there were 3 left.
there were 3 left. Only 2 who were actually like visible in combat. The other ones.
okay.
running
Yeah,
around
the other
woods.
one's running around looking for Ted.
Okay.
Ted'll be fine.
So Draco, it's your turn.
We can afford to lose. Let it go.
You don't have enough movement speed to get to the goblin to
Firebolt.
Firebolt there. Okay, roll
I'm
to
gonna
hit.
firebolt the one who's running away.
Roll to hit.
17.
Plus your spellcasting bonus.
It's a hit, dude.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's a 20. And I'm not even gonna make you roll damage because the minimum damage would still kill it. So what happens?
Yeah.
Remember, it's fire. It's like a little ball of fire.
Okay.
Ignites the whole
What?
thing on fire.
He melted.
Burn his nose.
I hit it.
What up his nose?
I hit it in the. I hit it in the shoulder that she hit with Eldritch Blast,
Oh.
and then it
Goes in.
catches on fire, and it just bursts into flames and
Alright.
falls over.
I'm gonna reiterate that a little bit. It
Goes in it.
the firebolt produces a small explosion that blows the arm off and sets the rest of the goblin on fire, and it trips and it falls and stops moving.
There you go.
Nice.
Now we have a snack.
So Ronan,
Yeah, that's what I tasted.
Ronan, it is now your turn. The goblin is running around the woods.
Kill it.
You can still see it.
Kill it.
Let's say,
Like it didn't hide. It just disengaged.
so I can see it, but I assume I can't. Can I run to it and reach it in this turn, or
I
is
seriously
it?
doubt it.
I would say it's too far away. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, then I'm just.
You still have your spiritual weapon up, don't you?
Yeah, but it can only move 20 feet a turn.
Yeah.
It's not going to reach it. If I
Yeah.
can't reach it, it can't reach it.
Yep.
Guiding bolt. I'm going to
bolts. All right.
thrust out my hand, and you all see Actually, I'm going to point my spear at it, and you just see it glow with a.
Uh-oh, we
White
like
radiant
light.
Like in Black Panther.
Yeah, basically.
It like opens up and it shoots.
Oh, that's good. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Roll damage.
Rolls
I'm
over.
going to have to double check just how much damage
Actually,
this does.
what's the minimum damage you can deal with guiding bolt?
4.
All right.
Minimum
What
damage is
happens?
4.
What happens?
Basically, you know the Mandalorian? I just hit it with a disintegration, and as soon as my beam hits it, it just turns to ash. Just gone.
It's
Dun,
gone.
dun, 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 dun. Sorry. Dun, dun, dun. We do not own this music.
We do not own this music.
And then you're
It
driving,
came out
and
of
then
me,
you,
you own it.
and then you're walking, and then you're
My
walking
vocal
away,
cords.
and you're walking
Speaking of
away,
music, can I start the music again since we're not in combat?
Okay. No.
and you're walking away with my
Let's hear some
dragon
All right,
like floating
so-
next to you.
All
Long
of
as
the
it's
goblins
quiet.
that tried to ambush you are now
Dead.
either laying on the floor, smoldering, or just
Just
disintegrated.
But are they smoldering with
Can I
flames, or are they
taste?
smoldering?
Taste? I would like to taste the one that was burned.
Tangle.
Are you,
Yes,
Linda.
I am sure. I
all
will
right,
taste the
roll
burn.
survival.
Luckily, I have a +5.
Ooh, it's really bright in here.
Plus, come on. Roll 15. 15.
now Sarah has sunlight sensitivity.
Not bad.
I'm
So
turning
what's
into a drow.
What's your roll?
18.
18. So yeah, this goblin. This goblin, it tastes okay, but you get
21 damage on that guy.
oh my gosh. You just like you didn't turn him into dust. You turned him into wind.
Wind.
Just
It just blew away.
It just like disappeared just into existence.
I
Anyone want some
Yeah.
roast? Anyone want some toasted goblin?
No,
It tastes pretty good.
It tastes okay, but you also get like this sneaking feeling. You have just taken a bite out of a sentient creature that you just killed. So
You disgust me.
I would say, and that's a tiefling.
yeah. So now would be a good time to introduce the party, starting with.
I am Ronan, the human forge cleric.
I am Draco Lavar, the Dragonborn Eldritch Knight.
You.
Hang on.
Oh,
We have to bring him.
oh.
He's
Please
there.
introduce
From
your character,
Gimple
Michael.
style.
I am Nikor, rogue tiefling. Do I say anything else?
I think mention your subclass.
I can't pronounce it.
Phantom.
Phantom?
Phantom.
Was it?
He's a
Oh yeah,
phantom?
I think he thought sub race.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does he
Don't-
sing?
All right, so put that
Where do
somewhere.
we want him?
He's
Um,
a phantom? Is he an opera singer?
He's a.
What?
I get the reference. I
The
love it.
Phantom of the Opera.
All right, so
Does he have a
going
half
around
mask?
to here,
Gabriel, scoot closer.
Julian, the changeling wild magic barbarian.
And
And I am Lobelia, the dark elf warlock of the Great Old One.
let's see.
There he is.
I don't know what you can see, but
your
Where are
character.
you?
you know.
I am Cornelius Yeoman, the R. Cochrane Swarmkeeper Ranger.
Yes. And I
I did it for once.
am
Everybody
technically
needs to see
playing
that.
every single person except for the players, but for now, I will announce I am
Gabriel, play it.
playing Ted the
You know how to play
Troglodyte.
Ted the Troglodyte.
Speaking of which, as soon as the
Our
battle
servants.
as soon as the battle ends, Ted starts cheering in Troglodyte,
Why are you spinning
which
him around?
none of you speak.
No, but no one knows what you're saying. Common. I mean, Draconic, please.
Yeah. Sorry. It doesn't Draconic.
You just this. Sorry, you're a little bit
All right.
like up down.
That's
Okay, so
Since
Nikor, you have just been rescued by these wandering adventurers who massacred these goblins, and also your spiritual weapons still just kind of hanging out.
yeah. I've got a floyd behind me. You know, just in case.
Did I hug my dragon?
Only
Yeah, your familiars just kind of hid behind you the whole fight.
I'd like to start cuddling and tickling
Oh,
my
you're
little
trust them.
my
Yeah.
trust,
Look,
I guess.
Julian,
Also,
flying into the air.
What is Winthrop just kind of like sitting on your shoulder?
Yes. Winthrop.
like
The
puffing
owl.
out his
The
chest.
owl.
Puffing out his chest.
Yeah,
He's very proud
Yes.
of me.
and your owl dragon looks like it's getting belly rubs. Okay, so
All
as
right.
all that's
Just like-
happening, you're watching all this happen, Nikor. Do you like care to give any thoughts, or do you just want us to move on?
You guys got any food?
Well, you.
I could give you some cooked goblin if you want.
I'm good. I got that boy.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone roll me perception.
Why?
Are we gonna fight another person?
Perception is not fighting.
What?
I rolled a natural one.
What's your
I
perception
rolled
bonus?
an 18.
What's your perception bonus?
Perception.
Why do you?
I rolled a
9.
4.
9.
I rolled a
I
4.
rolled an 18.
Okay.
So I'm 10.
Freaking
I do not have perception.
All right, so 8.
So you have a 0.
So
you got
18 and 18.
Boom. Yep.
Correct? So
I
as
rolled a natural
Oh,
one.
perception.
like-
+1.
all of
Yay.
you, all of you
roll
are
natural
just
one.
kind of like surprised that there's a tiefling dressed as like a rogue tiefling here. And also, Michael, I have to ask you one thing. What proficiency did you choose when you woke up this morning to gain?
Let's see. How about insight?
All right, you now have proficiency with insight. What are you doing, Gabriel? Stop, please. Stop, please. I'm trying to explain stuff. So as all of them are kind of just also, nah, okay. You two notice that the goblin that was running towards the woods, the one that's now lying in a burning heap of flesh, was actually running towards a trail.
Oh.
It's not a very like well-made trail. So
Hiking trail.
the goblins themselves probably made
Let's
it.
go for a hike.
All right. I will
Hey guys. We like-
basically walk up the trail, point, and go.
He's playing
One of the,
King of the Dragon.
I mean, it is a big
Okay.
One of the other tough guys go in the front. I'll take the backs. The
Can I fly ahead?
squishier
Wait,
people
could I fly?
just looking directly at Lobelia. go in the middle.
Yes.
Can I fly up?
All right. So
If you could follow the trail from up there.
well,
I could probably. I'm not that high. Just like right above the tree, so I can hear
well,
it.
actually, you wouldn't even really need to do that. You would just you could send your Tressum up there and then hear through its eyes and ears, and have everyone else guide you while you're walking.
Sounds good.
I'll keep you in front of me. I'll
Yeah.
walk you into a tree every once in a while. It's fine.
Look, Julian.
Okay, so who is in the front? Who's in the lead?
Me.
All right, Draco, you are in the lead.
And I'm doing.
You're
this.
in the back. What is everyone's order after that?
I'm next to him because
Tell me if I see. Tell me if my trust.
All right, so you two are
So-
next to each other.
Probably Julian, Lobelia, Cornelius, me.
Nicor.
Nicor somewhere in there.
Well, I need to be in front
Well,
of you.
where do you go, Nicor?
I have no.
Preference?
You can't shush me when
Okay.
I'm coughing.
So, okay, so the marching order is going Draco, Nicor, Lobelia, and Julian. Cornelius, who is being led along by you.
My Tressum's up. Spice.
Yes.
Tell me if Spice sees
And I-
anything.
Okay,
And
Spice.
I'm doing this.
Yeah, no, and actually, as you do that, Spice says, "Well, that was interesting." Like in your mind, he's floating above the trees, and he's like, "Well, that was
Oh,
interesting."
the cat has English? Thanks.
Well, it's very smart.
It can-
Yeah, it has a
can-
one.
Oh, the English are
It's
smart. I got it.
It can
it has a
tell
one.
that.
It's
Yeah, I can
smart.
tell
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but he has an English accent apparently.
Yes.
he does. He does.
Well, that was interesting.
They're cats. They all have British accents.
That
Well, that was
They live in London.
I
Well, that was
mean,
interesting.
you did save some for me, didn't you?
Say what?
Goblin.
Yes, I did. I already gave it to him.
No, he's like he has it in his paws and he's munching on it.
Oh, he's flying. He's flying.
Oh
like
my
he's
gosh.
flying. Like he's flying. Like with his paws just like this. Into it.
Okay, come on.
All right, so
A
as
cat
you're
likes the
going,
goblins.
as you are going forward, Draco, what is your passive perception?
Bonus?
No, your passive perception. It's all under all of your stuff.
Where's passive perception?
Alright.
I have passive wisdom.
So say
Oh, perception. Yeah.
say
10.
All right, so
Whatever happened to the map?
the people in the front. So Draco, Nicor, Julian, roll me perception.
14.
What?
8.
8 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Wait a minute.
9.
you're still 0, so you're still at 14.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Passive
14.
perception.
Well, no, you're not included in this.
She's asking for me.
So
Oh,
it'd
pass.
be your
No.
perception skill. It'd
What's
be
your
in
perception bonus?
Over here.
Yes.
So it's a minus.
It'd be
-1.
So you have 13.
Okay. Okay,
I'm just
so-
14.
A 14. Okay. So Nicor, you're just walking along this trail, and you're like, "Oh, this is a pretty nice trail." And all of a sudden, at the exact same time, Julian grabs the back of your shoulder, and Draco stops and halts you. And then they point. There is a very well camouflaged snare trap in front of all of you.
Oh.
Hey, that's what I was. Hey.
Yeah.
I was gonna take that thing. Snare
So
is the thing
now
that
that you know it's
brings-
there, you can just skirt around it.
Awesome.
Okay, so you're walking. Do you want to change anything up as you're walking? Do you want to like converse or something?
I want to do this.
I'll probably just
I love with the peekaboo.
basically keep an eye on our rear, just make sure that there's no goblins trying to sneak up on us.
All right.
And,
roll perception.
And also keep an eye on certain, nefarious races in front of me.
What about
This
me?
trust. I'm like the most trustworthy guy. Part.
Yeah, I don't necessarily believe you, person.
Roll
I just found in the bush.
No. No.
Person hiding in the
All
bush.
right. So what was that perception?
That's a 25 perception.
Okay, so
my gosh,
you're just kind of looking around, and then you hear something right next to your ear, and it is Charcoal, his owl dragon staring at you, and then it goes and giggles and flies
that
back
just-
up to him.
push it away with my speech. Back to the front.
Okay.
Back
Has
to
my
the
trust
front.
him seen anything?
Out.
Do you want to ask? Do you want to ask
I mean-
Spice if he's seen anything?
Yeah. See anything up there, spicy boy?
Spicy.
Spicy
Oh.
boy. Spicy
I can
boy.
barely even see you from up here. I can barely even see you from up here. And I mean, also Ted. I
Spicers.
keep forgetting about Ted. Poor
Ted the
Ted.
lazy.
Ted is trailing behind you
Yes.
because you are the pantheon goddess.
I am.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Saying all. I'm also keeping an eye on him.
Well, he's walking around. He's kind of like doing the little kid thing where he like kicks as he's walking.
Who?
So, how old is he?
Oh,
So
Ted.
I'm just like,
And he's,
as I'm like clanking around in my armor.
Dang it.
and
Okay.
then he kind of drifts off to
I mean-
one side, and then he realizes he's drifting, so he goes back to normal.
Okay. I mean, I kind of
Basically.
feel like the natural thing to do is try to figure out
Stuff.
anything about this tiefling that just joined our party.
All right. So,
You're persuasive.
are you going to question?
Who
you want to
are
question him?
What are
I mean,
you?
as we're
Well, he's a
walking,
tiefling.
I feel like I should ask him, you know,
Ask him.
hey, so
What's up, boy?
I'm glad that you didn't die, and I'm glad
would've
we
eaten
could.
you.
I'm glad we could help you, but I don't really know anything about you. So why should we trust you?
Well, actually, Ted knows enough common to know when you said eat, and he was like, no.
Down. You already have
Oh.
one. It's fine.
Down.
All right. So, Nikor, what is your response to Lobelia's question?
I like cheese.
What?
I like cheese.
So
That's
how,
why we should trust you, because you like cheese.
how does you ending up in a bush have anything to do with
How
you
did
liking cheese?
No, it's like a Spice is listening in on this conversation because he has very good hearing, and he's like, and he asks you, is he sane? Do you know if he is sane yet?
No?
Oh,
The crazy one.
No, I can't see anything.
do you
so-
know how you ended up in the bush?
No,
Okay.
I don't really remember.
Beep, beep, beep. Yes. The goblins.
Beep, beep,
Let's see.
beep.
You can tell the party the goblins. You were walking. You were taking a hike because you live around here. You were taking a hike around.
Take a hike, okay?
Oh.
And the goblins saw you, and they decided that your rapier looked like a very good gift for their leader.
Right.
Oh, come
And
on.
they tied you up and gagged you. And then right after them, they realized that there were adventurers coming, so they hid.
So he was just tied up.
Okay, so do you tell them this?
Okay.
All right. So this is do any of you
All right.
do any of you not believe him?
So
I really don't care.
I don't.
I'll believe him, but I still don't trust him.
Fair enough. All
I
right.
mean,
So
I don't
you're
even know
walking-
what's
but he's
happening.
walking with us, and he told us that he lives around here. So
All right.
I don't even know what's
Why?
happening.
Oh yeah, you're
I'm
just
doing this.
you're just in the oh, and you're also
It was
All
like
right.
7 dice.
Gabriel, roll perception with disadvantage since you are too busy playing with your owl dragon.
Ándele.
Yeah, I think that's a fail. So also the next people, Nikor also roll me perception, and Julian roll me perception.
16 total.
16 total. Okay. What's
9
your perception bonus?
Minus one.
-1, 8.
Okay. So
Are we gonna fight?
Draco, you're too busy. You're playing with your little owl dragon. All is right in the world, and you're kind of pondering over what he said and saying. Does that add up? Do I get to hurt him? Do I get to swing my sword at him like you're cleaning the goblin blood off of your like shedding darkness sword? And Nikor, you realize that there's a pit trap, and Draco is about to step on it.
Hold up.
Do you stop him?
Yeah.
All right. So Draco, you feel Nikor's hand grabs you. He grabs you. He grabs you on the he grabs your shoulder, and he points. There's a pit trap.
Why are there so many traps in this
I'm just gonna walk
Hiking
around
was-
it and do this.
All right.
So,
All right.
We're walking around.
So you're walking around, and you're walking, and then
I mean,
you you go to this stream. You find
Okay.
this stream.
the stream or a stream?
This stream.
Or okay, tell me about the stream.
When are we
It's,
resting?
it's,
I'm gonna
it's just
put
a
my
stream.
dragon
I mean,
down.
whenever you feel like it, you can rest.
I'm gonna put my dragon down next to the stream to see if he wants to drink at all.
All right.
Oh
Yeah.
my
He
You're a little
he
too involved with that
kind of
dragon.
licks. He kind of licks at the stream, and
Yo, Spice, do you want some
he's
water?
like, and he doesn't like it very much.
Then
I'm gonna have
still eat it.
Spice.
All right,
now.
you've reached an open clearing where the stream is.
Spice.
So
Spice.
Oh boy.
for the first map piece, this is the stream. Also, for Michael, can you see that?
Yep.
That's what the map looks like so far. Also, we need tape.
Tape.
I
I
told
got
you.
So this is you found where the trail leads. It leads to some brambles and briars and what looks to be the entrance of a cave. The stream
What
is
is
flowing
it with
out of the
caves?
cave.
What is it with the cave?
I want to detect magic.
Oh.
Okay, just detect magic.
I got tape.
Let's see. He is radiating a passive illusion because like he's got some little magic-y stuff here and there
Ah.
because
Little
stuff.
magic stuff.
And I'm just
he
going.
is like radiating like I think his spiritual weapon is like ended a long time ago, but there's still some magic flitting about, especially his gauntlets. His gauntlets are radiating
Enchantment.
transmutation.
It'd be enchantment magic.
Well, the transmutation would like augment your strength.
Yeah. Let's say I can know its tools, so
Yeah.
we'll go with transmutation.
We'll go with transmutation. So his gauntlets are radiating transmutation magic. You see his actually your owl,
Right through
which
the
is
throat.
also like pretending to see the magic as well, is radiating
Evil.
conjuration.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan's Ethan's Tressum is also radiating conjuration, and as is Charcoal, since they're all familiars and were conjured.
My armor is also glowing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
yeah,
minute.
his armor's glowing as well.
Wait a minute. I can
Okay,
find
stop.
some.
No.
so
Wait.
My armor's actually
Are
glowing
you proud of
double
me?
because of my
Is
Yeah,
there any
cool.
magic? Is there any
Yeah.
magic around us? Like
Other than the magic that is passively coming. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention his boots are also glowing.
oh, cool.
They're glowing
Magical boots.
transmutation. They're glowing transmutation magic.
You know.
And
We don't.
but there is no there doesn't seem to be any magic anywhere around you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, do you proceed on into the cave?
It's okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go.
Following the
Oh my
goblins.
gosh.
Oh, sorry.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Following the goblins' trail, you come
Hang
across a
on,
large
hang
cave
on,
and
hang
hillside
on.
5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads to the cave on the right-hand side of the stream, which means you'll have to cross the stream.
There we go.
There we go.
You'll have to cross the stream in order to get to the dry path to get
Everything
into the
is
cave, unless you want to get your feet like very wet walking into the cave.
I can jump the stream. It's only 5 feet wide. Looks like.
I could probably jump it
I can
too.
mount that thing.
Pull your armor.
I could
Oh, yeah.
fly over
I
it.
can fly. Yeah.
I got strength now. I can do it.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to jump.
I'm gonna get in the bag. Carry me over.
Well, it's very shallow. You can just walk.
Oh,
walk
okay,
through
okay.
it.
I didn't
I
know.
wanted to carry
No,
my
we're just being
dog.
fun.
I'm just jumping because I don't want to get wet.
I want to leap over it.
I'll just fly over.
All right.
I wanna
Spices,
sit
on
spices,
my
up,
dragon.
spices around my shoulders.
Everyone, roll me 1d6.
Oh,
Ooh.
6.
Okay.
3.
5. Roll your d6.
A
What's yours?
D6?
Yeah.
2.
Regular die.
Nikor, what did you roll on your d6?
1.
1.
4.
4. Okay. So you
3.
all cross the stream relatively easily. And
I effort your
and you're
sleeves.
walking or floating up to the
Yeah.
cave. Let's see yeah. This cave mouth is definitely tall enough for you to fly in. And but you notice there are 2 goblins on the other side.
Oh yeah, we're gonna kill some more stuff.
Like as you walk over here, there are 2 goblins sitting right here and here, and they are kind of like one of them is trying to play his short bowstring like an instrument, and the other is seeing how far his short sword, his scimitar, will go into the ground before he can't pull it back up.
Brilliant.
They're smart.
They very smart.
I will.
Let's just mind our own business.
Oh, but we want to go in the cave.
I will walk towards
Can
them
spice be around my
and
shoulder?
cast light on my spear, pointed at them, kind of like a flashlight, and ask them, where is the dwarf?
Roll intimidation.
Intimidation.
Gladly.
Julian, can Spice be around my shoulders?
I
Like,
think
once
I
you're
can-
possible.
He's great. He's like draped around you.
He's like
That's
my neck pillow. He's like my neck pillow.
12.
Not bad.
Yes, they are terrified of you. They're like the one of them, like he pulls out his sword and he starts holding it backwards.
Blade.
and the other drop like in his haste to open his short bow, detaches his quiver from his back and drops all of his arrows.
He's trying to grab an arrow.
Yeah, he was like and then they immediately surrender. Oh, we surrender. And one of them, let's see here.
But we killed them.
I say the
No,
dwarf.
I killed you anyway.
Well,
Kill me, you're not strong enough.
the dwarf
Oh, that was
the dwarf and his map were delivered to King Roll as instructed. The dwarf's human companion is being held in the eating cave.
The what?
The eating.
Eating
The
cave. Ooh.
And remember, you found an empty map scroll case. So he had a map to somewhere. That might have actually been the reason that he wanted to rush so quickly to Phandelver. Also, what did you do with the cart?
Probably just left one side of the road. Honestly.
You cast alarm on it. It's probably
Made it
fine.
into bed.
I cast the alarm.
Yeah.
As a ritual, because we had time.
Oh yeah.
Forget about the goblins.
No, it's like he's the only one who's really interacting with
I'm
me.
just like,
Like, really, are any of you like
I
high
will-
charisma people wanting to get in on the intimidation?
Yeah.
I'll basically.
He has a lot of charisma
I have
too.
8.
Okay.
Is that a lot?
No. That's
I mean,
just
it's-
a little
it's-
more than me.
It's more than one.
I've got
So-
A
one.
little more or less.
A little less. Than
My intimidation
I have
is 1.
16.
Are you still
Yeah,
intimidated?
17.
Plus
I'm not
Oh my gosh.
intimidating.
Is it me? Am I gonna have 16 as well?
Okay, yeah, like I'm.
I mean,
So like
I think
they're still kind of like terrified, and they're just like looking at all of you.
I want
fearfully.
to billow my robe,
All right.
and I want to.
Maybe we
tell
get
them-
another bodyguard.
Oh, did you like minor illusion to make your eyes glow or something?
Yes.
What is it with you
No,
and glowing?
and-
I like to make. I like to scare people and
No.
then make them tell me things.
No, and
Maybe
then,
we get
and then,
another
like,
bodyguard.
as you like flourish your hand, your owl is like staring at them, and it walks to the edge of your arm and onto your rod and just keeps staring at them.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yes. Yes.
Doesn't even look where it's stuck.
I mean, we want to know.
I mean, it's
we want to know where
Yeah,
the map
telepathic
is,
bond.
right? We want to know. All
Okay,
Well,
so
it got
Where's the
brought
map?
to you, whatever the
The
leader
eating.
is.
Tell us.
King Roll. That was
Tell
his
us. Tell us where we need to go.
name.
The eating cave.
Well,
Where else?
Tell us where the eating cave is.
The eating. Wait, that's the eating cave. It's the cave that the stream is flowing out of is the eating cave.
Oh,
So where's King
Yeah.
Rule?
The other one who is like gathering up his quivers, gathering up his arrows with one hand and like doing this with his other hand. Say like he's still giving up. He just doesn't. He's kind of embarrassed and he's kind of King Groll. Let's see here. Yes, King Groll is the chief of the Cragmaw tribe, and he's the leader of our leader. Our leader's name is Clarg. He's also a bugbear. King Groll's also a bugbear. Man, there's a lot of bugbears these days.
Okay.
bugbear.
Serve us or we'll
Okay.
eat you.
Stop that.
We can tell you where Cragmaw Castle is. That's where King Groll is. Clark's in there. King Groll's over there.
Oh, okay.
I want to see this
Okay.
Clark guy.
Is there do you have a trail there too? And are there any traps on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me check. Okay, so he points like above the hillock that the cave is set into, and he seems to have pointed toward Neverwinter Wood.
Winter.
It's never been
Away from Phandalin.
Oddly enough, it's always winter there. It's a total mistake.
Like Greenland?
Yeah.
So and they also say, oh, there are about 20 goblins in the Eaton Cave.
The Eden Cave.
It's a cave that was
What do you do?
eaten.
All right.
And just
Good
remember,
warm-up
they
then.
said that his human companion is being held in the Eating Cave. That means Hallwinter is somewhere in that cave.
Mhm.
Are these people the guards?
These are
Well, they're supposed.
Probably.
They're definitely supposed to be standing guard, but
But
they
they're
were
too dumb to
they
be
were too
guards.
busy being dumb.
Okay.
They're too dumb to be guards.
Well, I mean,
What's
Right.
Ted doing throughout
are we
this?
supposed to save?
coward.
Yeah.
Yes, Michael.
I could cast an invisibility spell and then scope out the cave.
Oh, okay then. Yes.
Sure.
Good
So-
idea.
So do you say like, I'm gonna go scope things out, and you go invisible?
That's good.
Nice.
So yeah, your
So
detect
much
magic.
magic.
Your
It's like-
detect magic is still on, and as soon as he snaps his fingers, his physical form disappears,
You can see
but
the
then
outline.
woof, a bunch of illusion magic.
I'm like, okay, there he goes.
And then he like the glob of illusion magic walks into the cave.
Nice.
Can I also go into the cave with my
Well, that doesn't really.
That's not active
It's not.
invisibility.
You're not invisible.
Yeah, but it's very good stealth.
true.
All right.
You
So
stood next to
Michael,
the wall.
Yes,
I'm
what we
going
do.
I'm going to show you the cave real quick, and no one else.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's a secret meeting.
Yep.
Quick, record it. Send it to the rest of us.
Here, I'll distract everyone.
Here's
else.
my email address.
More specifically.
Is he beeping her nose?
Uh-huh.
That's
I'm
adorable.
going to need these. I'm going to need these.
There we go.
I'm distracted.
Distracted.
So
You successfully distracted me.
Yes, we're looking at cute photos of the baby.
I'm already too distracted.
This is the first place that you
Ooga booga.
Booga,
Goo goo gaga.
and the goblins are
I'll distract my dragon.
and walking into the cave.
You quit pumping the table, Katie.
It's already been an hour and 37
I know.
I know, it's 10 o'clock. We need to end
Oh.
Listen, don't mind me. I'm just going through my camera roll.
Uh-huh.
Do we need to wrap it up?
Yes, I do.
I am going to do that.
What'd you say?
He's trying to build.
Well, I built a tower with.
You see that?
Everything but 1d4.
So that's what you see. This is where
How'd you
the
know?
party is right now.
Here's a standard set of dice. That's 7.
Have you built a tower of dice that was 13 tall? I'll give you my
He's
dice,
doing something
Dad.
different.
Dad,
He has like
take my dice.
he has the cap.
Stop.
He has the cap off of a marker.
I'm just trying to start stacking off my d4.
What? Oh, that is possible. I was gonna say that's not possible. It is.
Wait, which one this is yours?
The cap needs to be back on the marker. Bless you.
You can switch caps. Because the other one probably is fun. I don't want to do that. Where's the? I need a cap.
So you climb up here, you walk over here, and let me check really quick.
And now they're talking about video games.
No, they're not.
Are
No, they're not.
goblins, in this
The Dungeon Master got distracted.
right here.
Yeah, and today he was telling
Look, it's a
me,
DA.
he was telling me like, oh, just in case, you split up, maybe you would want to do this. I'm like, we're not going to split up.
Immediately splits up. I say
No.
rogues who cast invisibility are just immediate scouts. It's just like, okay.
I mean, it's nice to have him so that we know what's going on. We know what to expect, or if we want to just take the high road and.
All right. So
All right, nobody breathe.
as you all you're all like kind of here. You're still with your little goblin.
Stop. Nobody breathe. Nobody breathe.
Oh.
In your face,
Okay,
Ethan.
I'm taking a picture.
That's not 13 tall. And besides, you don't have the full standard
Yeah,
dice.
but
Huh?
I'm going off of the triangle, of the
it's the
pyramid.
reverse stack.
Yeah, because Nathan asked me to do that last week.
Whoa.
Bam, there it is, Nathan.
Wait, you asked him to start with the
Start with
I
the.
told him to start the stack with D4.
Woo! There it is.
Look at that.
Look at that.
And they can't see it. You need to show them.
tilt it down.
Tilt it. You have to tilt it down.
How do you start a stack with D4?
He put it upside down.
Look at the live stream.
Oh yeah. Here. hang
I
on.
don't think he can
He can't.
find. I don't think he can look at the
Oh,
left.
you're gonna knock it over. You're gonna knock it over. You're gonna knock it over.
Can you see it? You have to tilt it down.
No, I can't.
We have to very carefully move you.
Whoa!
I am a genius.
Going there.
It's
I'm
not a full
impressed.
set of dice. That's the thing. You don't have a percentile.
I'm very
Yeah, that's
impressed with your
Oh,
barbarian
yes,
hands.
So you just
Have a
you
base.
use
Yeah.
D8s as a base.
Ta-da.
Oh, that's how you do it.
So you can just use
I don't
D8s
have
as a
enough
base.
D8s to do that, though.
All right.
Alright, put this part of the map together.
I need lots of D8s for a
There we
certain
go.
spell.
All right. So you have all. Nikor has returned, and you pop back
Oh,
into.
Nemo says amazing.
Do you
Sorry.
pop back into visibility, or do you stay invisible and relay your information?
I'm gonna stay invisible.
Okay.
Oh, I can use another D4.
He betrayed us.
No reason to not. I mean,
Okay, so
you're there for an
relay your
hour.
information, Nikor.
Yes.
Is he going to share with us? Are you going to share with us?
No, he's not going.
Do you want to relay your information?
Let's say.
Okay. So,
Okay, good. Because I was about to talk to him in his head.
Tell them what you saw.
There's a hallway which branches off into another room. I'm pretty sure that there were some wolves in there. There's a bridge with a goblin on it, and if you go left from the main hallway, you'll climb
A small
sort
hill.
of a steep incline,
Mhm.
and then you'll go into a bigger room with 6 goblins in it. One of them is bigger and is wearing more stuff, and that is where a human prisoner is being held.
Boom.
We know where we're going then.
Yeah. So we're going.
Yep.
You're gonna go kill the
All
human.
right.
Whoa,
Wait,
what
wait.
the heck?
Oh,
Whoa,
no, no.
whoa.
The other way around.
No.
You're
Honey.
gonna go
Honey.
save the human.
Kill the goblin, save the human.
Strike that,
Alright.
reverse it.
Yeah.
So yeah, strike that first. Do you want to take a rest?
I would
Um,
like to use my dragon as a
I think
Yes, we're going to take it.
Yeah, we need
Alright,
to take
I
a
would say.
rest.
A short or long rest because it's pretty late in the day by now.
I say we'll. You know what? We'll go back away from the cave a little bit, and we'll probably just take.
Yeah, we
I've
should
got a
probably
teddy
take a
Camp
good.
here for that.
I've got
Yeah.
a teddy
Do
dragon.
you tie up the goblins so that they don't go running into the?
Oh, I was going to tell him to run off,
Oh, okay.
to leave and never come back.
Give
Basically,
make me a persuasion check with advantage.
I thought we killed them.
No.
the two outside the cave.
The guys that were.
Why didn't we kill them?
The guys that were goofing off
They-
because they
Can
told
I-
you stuff.
Can I just kill them? They tell us what we need to know. Can I kill them?
17.
Okay.
Need.
I'll take the 17.
All right. So
That's
roll an attack.
When you roll that, I can
And-
feel it.
Let's see. Roll an attack really quick. Roll an attack.
Hey,
No, I'm gonna kill them.
Roll a hit.
He's gonna kill them.
run away.
He's a barbarian.
11.
Okay.
I mean, it's
So-
fair.
No. He wins. They ran off before you were done ready.
Oh, okay.
I can chase them.
Joe.
Can I say stop?
Everyone else is
Stop.
holding you back, dude.
Yeah. Sorry.
And I'm holding.
Trust
a
me,
dagger
you're
to-
gonna get lots
Whole
of action once we
I'm
go
holding
into
a
the
dagger
cave.
to
Yeah.
your
That's true. You could just do that because you're taking your rest.
Just rolling a dagger to your throat.
All
Uh,
right.
All right.
And also, what one more thing that told the rest of you while Nikor was investigating the cave, one of the goblins said, Clark received a messenger goblin from King Groll a few days ago. The messenger told him that someone called the Black Spider was paying the Cragmaws to watch out for the dwarf, Gungeon Rockseeker, capture him, and send him and anything he was carrying back to King Groll. Clark followed his orders. He was the dwarf was ambushed and taken along with his personal effects and a map.
Black Spider.
Yeah, Black Spider.
Weird. Run.
I don't know how a spider is smart enough to pay someone to do anything.
Run.
Probably
Time to
a
go to
really
sleep.
big
Yes,
spider.
and you weren't here when they were being told this.
Hey, look, time to go to sleep. This is what happens when I sleep.
Oh yeah.
I hold
We're
my
fighting a
music
spider.
box. I hold my
So
music
weird.
box and I do this.
Yeah, he sleeps in your head. Nice. All right, so
All right.
we're going to leave it off there. Just a quick note for everyone: you all have your spells and/or health back,
Back to full.
Yeah.
Yay!
and
Gotcha.
this is what you have so far. Nikor, you've seen a little bit more of the map.
I literally only had the health gone.
Back up to 42.
Back up to
42. Oh my
Yeah, he has a lot of
gosh.
back up to 33.
Because I
I'm at
never
36.
hit anything,
All right.
nothing ever hit me.
Thank you all for watching tonight's episode of Dungeons and Dragons.
Have a good day.
Have a good rest of your night, and we will see you next week.
Okay, go bye.